So it's time for News You Missed, and you might wonder why we call it that. That's because we know most networks out there don't share our bias for the news. So we bring you the most unfiltered and, skewed news as we possibly can. We're like MSNBC on crack cocaine. I mean, well, let's see, more like PCP. Yeah, let's do Angel Dust. Angel Dust hasn't been in vogue in a long time.
News on Angel Dust.
We're the news on bath salts. That's what we are. We're going to eat your fucking face.
News you missed. News you missed. Okay.
Here's what I want to say, brother.
Here's what I want to say. Okay. So.
I'm going to eat your fucking face.
Yeah, I can't feel my face, guys. I can't feel my face, guys.
Alex Jones is like the conservative news you missed. Well, except all of our stuff's absolutely true. His shit is just wow. Sadly, we only have one tiny little clip of Alex Jones, but that's coming up later on in the Fun with Real Audio segment. So just stay tuned for that one. So news you missed. The very first one that we have for today is the mayor of Stockton, California. As you can see on the image here, if you're watching on YouTube, Anthony Silva was arrested Thursday morning at his Stockton youth camp at Silver Lake in Amador County on several charges involving at least one minor and a game of strip poker, as the records show. This 41-year-old man was charged with eavesdropping and recording confidential communications, contributing to the delinquency of a minor and providing alcohol to a minor, and cruelty to a child by endangering health. According to the court records, they're throwing the fucking book at this guy. So what he's being charged for happened between August 5th and 9th of last year. So they've had this stuff for like a year. They seized his computer and all this other stuff. So the FBI investigated this guy because it was seized by Homeland Security. You're a bad fucking mayor if your phone is being seized by fucking Homeland Security at San Francisco International Airport as he got off a flight from China.
Oh, fuck.
So, what's he been up to?
No,
dude, you can't travel to a communist country being a leader in this in America unless it's a sanctioned event.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say: what happens in China stays in China.
And also, how fucking dumb are you? You get a burner.
No shit. Don't give him ideas.
The stupidity of the fucking right sometimes just astounds me because they don't even think about this stuff before they commit the crimes. It's like, I'm going to go to a foreign country and I might be doing some dumb shit. Yeah, let me take my iPhone with me. That you could be spied on through every venue possible. That has hardly any fucking way of keeping people out of it. So anyway, the FBI was investigating, and one of the clips that they found on his phone contained the audio of several people during a strip poker game in his bedroom at the camp. One of the participants was 16 years old. And so they said, we're hearing that there were multiple adults present, that there was only one minor present, said Silva's attorney, Alan Sawyer, said on Thursday evening. So, only one minor at your fucking there was only one minor, and he totally said he was 18, so it's cool. And the lawyer said that him saying his refusal to cooperate with police was just him protecting the American people. This is the quote from him. He said, "They're not going to find any espionage or anything like that on my computers and my cell phone because I did like the ex guy said, and I went and got a burner before I went. I bought me a cheap not MacBook because that costs money. It's a Chromebook. That's what I took.
Chromebook.
Yeah,
I bought a Chromebook.
But by giving into that sort of search when I knew the search was illegal, no,
it wasn't.
No. And it'll be proven that they have to give the stuff back anyways. I wasn't protecting the rest of American people." So he said,
"Please give my pictures back.
Please give me my strip poker game back. I miss hearing Kevin's sweet little voice."
I'm gonna need it on the inside.
Yeah, you will. And then he says, let's see, what is it? If you listen to one of your attorneys, the federal government, and all sorts of other people trying to get Mayor Silva, they said they have had this evidence for over a year. Unlimited resources have been spent on this in an effort to find something they can investigate. I don't think unlimited.
No, not unlimited. And no, they weren't just fishing for something they could investigate.
No, they obviously found something.
They found something. What they were doing was compiling enough evidence to build a strong case for prosecution.
Yeah, as I come to find out, when we were kind of shitting on who was it that got off the hook recently here in Utah? Mark Shirtliff got off, or was it the other guy?
It was Shirtliff. Shirtliff got off because they
had stuff.
They have plenty.
But the feds.
The feds and the Davis County District Attorney decided to drop. There's not a whole lot of explanation about exactly what.
They're going for bigger fish, and he has the bait.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation that he cut a deal and is going to testify against the
Mormon Church. No,
the douchebag Swallows.
Yeah, John Swallow.
Yeah,
from that guy. Anyway, back to Silva.
Yes.
Let's see. The timing is extremely suspicious, as people will only hear half the story before the election. Yes, it's an election thing. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. He will clear his name. It's a conspiracy for the ages.
No, it's not a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. You decided to gamble with minors over clothes.
Strip poker with minors at your youth camp. What the fuck are you thinking, man?
that is well, one, that is unbelievably cliche.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, this guy is like ultra religious.
Of course he is.
That's the only reason I bring him up, is because he's super Christy mayor of Stockton. This is the guy that gave the key of the city to God.
Of course. Of course he is.
No, but the funny thing is, this isn't the first time he's fucked up. Because he owned a gun recently. Well, he owned it up until recently, until it got quote unquote stolen. That was used to kill a 13-year-old boy in 2015. But he didn't report his stolen gun to the police until a month after that crime happened.
Of course.
Yeah, that's not suspicious or anything.
Not at all. No.
Fucking dummy.
Especially a guy who plays strip poker with kids.
He said that the house had been burglarized, and his .40 caliber Beretta, fucking douche, along with a 100-quart cooler, a generator, a laser printer, a camera, and a game console. But which one? Your Wii? I bet you have a Wii. You're the kind of pedophile to have a Wii U. That's what you have.
Oh, fuck.
But a 100-quart cooler, that's a big fucking cooler, man. That's 25 gallons. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
So the guy didn't run into the place. It had to have been a 2-person team to carry a cooler that big between them. It had to be the people that you see carrying the panes of glass on the street. It'd have to be one handle between each person.
Of course it is.
Well, especially in a generator too. Fucking goddamn, a laser printer. Yeah. He just wants a new laser printer. That's what it is.
Who steals a laser printer? Shit.
Fucking toner cartridges are expensive as balls on that thing, man.
It's that list reads like a guy going, okay, what would kids steal? What would kids steal?
I can't think of a single meth head that would steal a laser printer. It's too much. It's too big. And a 100-quart cooler.
Oh, they'd steal a cooler. Yeah, they'd steal a cooler because they want beers.
Yeah. Well, in the 100-quart cooler, what's the first thing a lot of people do when they get giant fucking coolers? They write their name and Sharpie on it somewhere. So there's nobody going to turn that over for meth money somewhere. Yeah, the handgun I could see, but and a generator, maybe. A camera and a game console. I bet you that camera had, illicit shit on it too. I'm
sure it did. And the game console, I'm sure he threw in there for good measure.
Because that's what kids would do.
Let's make it look like the kids stole this.
Okay, so the next one that we have here is we have a bunch of anti-GMO shit, which it bugs the shit out of me. So, and I'm sad that our president did it, but he signed a law into effect recently.
Yeah, well,
I understand why he's being pressured, of course, but
he didn't write the law.
No, but he signed it, though. That's the thing.
Well, no, he just didn't have a good reason to veto it.
Because it's dumb and anti-scientific.
Well, yes, but I mean, shit, the guy's probably kind of tired of not signing laws.
Oh, wait, something actually made it to my desk.
Oh, wow. shit. What do I do?
Okay, so the law that he signed into effect would require all food labels to say if they contain genetically modified ingredients.
So they're going to
everything.
Everything. They're going to label everything.
Which really makes me laugh because I was at Walmart today, and I shop at Walmart. Fuck you guys. And I saw that there was a bag of seedless grapes. And at the very bottom of the bag on the right-hand side, it said non-GMO.
Oh,
and I'm like, you fucking liars.
Liar!
You goddamn liar.
What they forget to mention here is that there's actually no real standard for what is and is not GMO.
I think anything in our agriculture is a fucking genetically modified organism.
Yes, it is.
Cows, ducks.
Funny how that works.
Bread.
Yeah. I'd love to just see everything show up as GMO. You know, one day you walking through the supermarket and you see a non-GMO banana.
Those are going to be terrible.
Not GMO banana. Look at that. Oh, fuck. What's this?
Look at these seeds. There's seeds everywhere.
It's full of seeds. There's just nothing but seeds.
These are terrible. Who eats these? Nobody. You fucking idiots. Oh, it's non-GMO, therefore it's good.
I ate the non-GMO apple, and I died because I got cyanide poisoning.
Man. So he signed a new law that would require food labels, genetically modified ingredients, supported by the food industry, preempts a recently passed and stricter, okay, so that's probably why this happened, Vermont ruling that requires food to say produced with genetic engineering. That's what the label would have to say. So instead, companies will be allowed to either say in plain words on the package or provide a QR code. So they can just hide it with a QR code on there somewhere, a 1-800 number or website for consumers to visit for more information.
Oh, okay. That's not really that bad.
No, but just still, they're like, they're going to see a GMO thing. And this comes from JT Eberhard from the Pathos blog. He goes, oh my God, is this made of chemicals? Is this bad for me? He's like, fuck no, they're not bad for you.
Everything is chemical. What's in this bottle of water?
A recent review of 2 decades of research and over 900 studies by the National Academy of Sciences has not found any evidence that genetically modified organisms pose a hazard to human health. But advocates say that not enough is known about GMOs, and consumers want to know exactly what's in their food. No, they don't. You really don't want to know what's in your food.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Judging by the line of people who go to McDonald's every day and Burger King and every other fast food restaurant.
Yeah, you really don't want to know what's in that food.
Yeah, people don't really want to know what's in their food.
Okay, so the next asshole that we have is also a genetically modified organism, and I didn't think we were ever going to be talking about this guy ever again. But we have Josh Duggar.
God, this shit stain.
Who somehow has made it back into the news here. He's being sued over the picture that he used as his profile picture on ashleymadison.com.
Good.
So, and the text for this is just awesome, and this comes from Dan Errol, who says that the unapologetic sexual predator Josh Duggar is facing a lawsuit over the Ashley Madison profile image, and it's a picture of him and his wife, not the one pictured here on YouTube because I didn't want to get sued by the photographer. So the photographer, Matthew McCarthy, is taking legal action against them after discovering that his picture was being used on the account as well as OkCupid and Twitter in order to secure sexual encounters behind his wife's back. He's arguing since the scandal broke, he has been hit with a barrage of harassing messages and says that the scandal cost him gigs as a DJ. Oh, he's one of those guys. I DJ on the side and I take photography too. That's cool, man. Be your own boss. I get it, but
I wouldn't really want to bag on this guy too bad
because he's suing Josh Duggar.
He's suing Josh Duggar, and you know what? If anybody gave this guy shit for that, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
For giving the photographer shit.
Yeah. So the What's really telling here is that I don't know if you followed anything that's happened since his internment into some sort of rehab that he was in. So he has said recently that he is not going to apologize for his actions.
Of course he's not, because Jesus forgave him. So
no, because he was under the control of The devil.
The devil. Of course he was. The devil is my penis.
Choke fucking a stripper and adult film stars and stuff like that. And just, the guy needs to be fucking called out into the fucking sunlight every time that his ugly head and face and profile shows up. That Jim Bob and family have raised a whole fucking slew of shitty people.
Yeah.
And those poor kids, those poor girls, man. I feel so bad for quiverful girls. It's just fucking terrible. And I also feel bad, segue, for the people that are currently living in Brazil and other Central American countries that are having to deal with the fucking Zika virus. I feel bad for them.
Yeah.
But things are getting progressively worse, especially coming up here to the Americas, because Senator Marco Rubio said on Saturday, Florida guy.
Another shitbag.
Florida. Yeah. He doesn't believe that pregnant women infected with the Zika virus should have the right to an abortion.
Of course not.
Even if she had reason to believe the child would be born with severe microcephaly.
Yeah, of course, because that's a blessing, right?
Yeah, I guess so. God test you or whatever it is.
It's a blessing to have a child that's going to live every second of its life in absolute pain until it dies horribly.
Yeah, like we really needed a new generation of pinheads.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that disparagingly. I'm just saying that's what they were called. But I'm just okay. Someone's going to get offended by that, I'm sure. But
I'm sure. Well, they will once they Google it.
Yeah, no shit. Because nobody watched the couple of seasons of American Horror Story with Pepper. So let's see. Marco Rubio, the pinhead in chief, said, "I understand a lot of people disagree with my point of view. Hang on, I need to get a drink of water real quick. But I believe that all human life is worthy of protection of our laws. And when you present it in context of Zika or any prenatal condition, it's a difficult question and a hard one. I got a hard one for you, Marco. Come here, buddy." Actually, no, he don't get it. He don't get the D. No. He said, "But if I'm going to err, I'm going to err on the side of life." No, dude.
No. This is a case where you don't err on the side of life, because that's not life.
Yeah, the CDC director, Tom Frieden, said that we've never before had a mosquito-borne disease that can cause a birth defect. That's why we take it so seriously. The key is to protect pregnant women.
Yeah.
And so Rubio replied with, "Obviously, microcephaly is a terrible prenatal condition that kids are born with. And when they are, it's a lifetime of difficulties. So I get it. I'm not pretending to you that there's an easy question you ask me, but I'm pro-life, and I'm strongly pro-life. And I believe all human life should be protected by our law, irrespective of the circumstances or condition of that life."
No,
God,
no.
Man, some people don't need to live. They don't need you don't need to put somebody through something like that. If you have a chance of, getting rid of that problem before it has to be living in this fucking world, this world's hard enough already, man. But
yeah, no, this isn't like, my kid's got Down syndrome, where they can live a mostly normal life.
Yeah, and I've seen people with Downs that are as smart as other. I'm not saying people that have Downs don't have intelligence. I'm just saying that I've known a lot of functioning people that, Downs people would run laps around them, especially in like every day-to-day kind of shit. So yeah,
I'm pretty sure we work with a few of them.
Yeah, I'm high functioning probably. I'm somewhere on the spectrum. I'm assuming. Otherwise, why would I do podcasts every week?
You're somewhere on the Downs, the Down syndrome scale.
I've never checked if I have an extra chromosome. Shit. Fuck you, Kyle.
Oh shit, that was awful.
That was rude.
I'm a horrible person. I am so sorry.
So let's see. Rubio has taken the leadership role in trying to prevent the spread of Zika. He became the first Republican to co-sponsor Obama's $1.9 billion Zika fighting legislation, which was watered down by the House of Republicans and after it passed the Senate. And the legislation ultimately failed. And Rubio points out that he voted for every Zika bill that he could. But you can't get your party to support your fucking state. Good job, Florida.
Good job. Yeah. No, this is bad. This is no. If you're a pregnant woman and you contract Zika, your child could very possibly be born
with
a severe birth defect that is going to kill them.
Yeah.
Not kindly, not quietly. This is not a good thing.
And there was a U.S. representative, Patrick Murphy, who pointed to that vote that came across and said in a press release Saturday that Rubio has exploited the Zika crisis to attack women's health funding and Planned Parenthood.
Of course he has.
And so he's been consistently pro-life. I mean, I'll give him that. At least it's not hard to stick to that fucking high ground, is it, Rubio? Because even he was opposed to abortion in cases of rape or incest. You know, that's the extent of this guy's fucking just no across the fucking board. It's easy for you to not have a nuanced position, isn't it?
No, he lives in such a fucking little bubble. God, he's like a fucking child when it comes to the real world.
And of course, Rubio took issue with the Democrats raising Planned Parenthood because he said the words Planned Parenthood don't appear anywhere in the law. Yeah. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. Rubio said that the bill limited federal Zika money to community health centers and hospitals, basically Medicare providers, which, with limited funds, you want to ensure that those funds were going to facilities in every community in the state. In the end, I voted for laws that don't have the condition there either. I just want the money to start flowing. And he faults Democrats for not passing the scaled-back legislation. Yeah, blame the Democrats.
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
And he's pissed off because he's saying the Planned Parenthood angle is something they basically made up to have a political reason not to pass Zika, so they came back in August and campaign on it. No, they actually care about people. You don't. And so that's what I mean by political volleyball. Both sides have played that game. I would have preferred the House just passed a clean funding bill and I'll vote if that comes out. Yeah, but your House isn't going to... You guys control the House and the fucking Senate. You know, what? And you guys still can't get shit done.
No.
You still just shit on each other's bills every time they come across.
Every single time. God damn it.
It's fucking ridiculous. So let's talk about another human disaster. We have Donald fucking Trump in the news. And this is going to be a quick one, really, because...
The human dumpster fire?
He's kind of pissed off because he's been going off on this tear recently about how if all of our NATO allies and other allies that we have, they don't do enough for for the protection that we provide them.
He has no idea what NATO is or does.
And the thing is like he's going off on Japan now.
Of course he does. Is Japan even a part of NATO?
I don't believe so because they're not North Atlantic.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but the thing is, Japan's been our ally because A, we bombed the living fuck out of them in World War II.
Yeah.
And we helped them reestablish their country.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they can sit home and watch Sony television if the U.S. is ever attacked, according to Trump. He just had to add Sony in there, you know.
For fuck's sake.
You know, we have a treaty with Japan where if Japan is attacked, we have to use the full force and might of the United States. Okay, Donald.
Yeah?
Let's go through this line of thought for like 3 more seconds. Go 3 more seconds into this. Who will Japan be attacked by? North Korea, Russia, or China?
Yeah.
But he says, let's see, if we're attacked, Japan doesn't have to do anything. They can sit home and watch Sony television. Okay.
Yeah, you know Japan does not really have a military.
They have finally been able to have one now.
They have one.
The diet there has finally gone from...
not very big.
They have their self-defense force, and it's not huge like it used to be. I mean, it's still a pretty good military, but the thing is, like, they've just barely in the last couple of years have been able to do, like, expeditionary missions.
Right.
Instead of,
they're just not in a position to go try to defend anybody else aside from themselves. That's just logistically, they don't have much to send elsewhere.
Yeah. And what really bugs me is like, this is tied to the NATO thing only because he's kind of saying the same shit about this, is that he said that previously stated that he wants Japan, Germany, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, and NATO countries to quote unquote pay up. If I remember correctly, we're allowed to have sovereign bases on most of those NATO countries' soil.
Yeah,
that's the paying up that they get.
That's it.
There's a lot of people that think we shouldn't have a foothold in places like that, and I think we could scale back and be just fine. But the thing is like, we're there. we provide them weapons, we provide them training.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit, on the base that we live near here, I see all sorts of like foreign military planes coming in. You know, it's kind of hard to miss a plane that has a turkey flag on the back of it, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, fuck, look at the size of our military. Do you really think 200 troops from Germany or Japan or anywhere else is really going to help?
Yeah. And so he says, they owe us tremendously. We're taking care of all those people, and what I want them to do is to pay up. This guy is so fucking dumb, man.
He has no idea what he's talking. Fuck. Why do people like this guy? I don't get it.
And the article that I got it from said that he's been having the worst weeks, and one of the worst weeks in modern American politics this past week. And I'd go into that, but I don't want to.
No, we don't.
No.
We could go into the polls that say he's behind third-party candidates in the polls.
It's fucking terrible, man.
He's behind 2 third-party. He's like coming in 4th.
It's funny as hell.
In some polls.
So the last one that I have for us on our News You Missed segment is we have Idaho, who is reconsidering the law allowing religious parents to kill their kids without punishment.
Oh.
Thanks, Emmett Meta. Thanks for the great headline.
That's good. That's so good.
Because Idaho is only one of 6 states where you can escape charges of negligent homicide, manslaughter, or capital murder as long as it happened as an exercise of your religious faith. So if your Christian Scientist's religion prevented you from taking the kid to the doctor, you won't be punished. And let's see. And of all the 6 states, Idaho is the only one where children have actually lost their lives because of their parents' religious beliefs.
You know, as much as I don't want it to happen, part of me really, really wants to see a case where a parent actually stoned their child.
Yeah, because I don't want to think about the kid being stoned, but at the same time.
No, I do not, under any circumstances, please do not anybody misconstrue what I'm trying to say. I do not want any child to actually be harmed here. But I kind of want to see that happen. Just because I want to see that shit show.
So on paper, the state convened a legislative committee to review the law. I don't think the rights of parents should supersede the rights of the child. Thank you. That was from the Assistant District Attorney County Prosecutor Gene Fisher, who asked lawmakers to remove the state exemption.
Good.
Fisher said that as a prosecutor, she is held to a higher standard than any other attorney, meaning she can only press charges if she believes law is in her favor to win. Under Idaho's religious medical exemption, she has been unable to bring possible child abuse or neglect cases to court because of that.
Right.
I think we should be looking at the rights of the children because children are not chattel anymore. Good word.
Good. Yes, very good word.
Children are not property. I think we need to respect that. And despite the common sense reasons to eliminate the exemptions, don't hold your breath, says Hemet. The interim committee will continue to meet over the summer, but it is unclear if they will submit a recommendation before the 2017 legislative session. So, considering they have a whole shitload of Republicans up there, I don't think it's going to happen. I'll gladly eat my hat if that's not the case, but yeah, it's just unacceptable. I don't think.
No, that's shit.
Fucking terrible.